Hey, it's Ginger Boy. Welcome to Soul Blazer. If you remember a long time ago, I've actually played this before, but half of the episodes got deleted on accident when I was trying to delete one file. I accidentally selected the page, deleted them, all sorts of fun stuff. Anyway, I am here. And I'm going to be playing this again, so I guess it's a replay, but for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, this is a new game. So, for a name here, I'm just going to use my common one I use. What an interesting name! Yes. Okay, well, first off, I have no weapons, but I received the Sword of Life. You actually have to equip it. It doesn't auto-equip, which is a little annoying, but not too bad. And as you can tell, it's a just top-down hack and slash. Very kind of reminds me of Zelda a bit, but the main point of the game is to destroy these monster lairs by defeating all the monsters that come out of them. And then every now and then you'll find things like this guy who's like, I lived in the sky like you. Monster lairs will do a few things. They'll either make chests appear, they will do something in the towns, which I haven't seen yet. They'll change the environment around you, or, you know, They pretty much are just the click the button and things happen. So magic here, I have Flame Ball, which I don't think I have. Yes, I do have gems. What button is it? Yeah, it's Y, as it creates a four-way shot, dependent on where the Flame Ball is. You can kind of control it. If you're on a wall, you can press down and make it go a little further in one direction or another. It seems that if it has good momentum, it will go really far really quick, but if it has less momentum, obviously it doesn't go as far. So I'm going to go down here. Small voice. Many creatures being held in the underground castle. If you release those creatures, the village will be reconstructed. So there, your first little hint that says, hey, defeat these monsters. It did have that nice little intro to, hey, you need to defeat these monsters. Once you do, you get a button, you press it, and it does stuff. But as you can see, not hard. The creatures do get harder later on, but right now they're pretty easy. I'm just standing back. They do have some invincibility frames for a couple seconds or so, so you can't just spawn camp. Yeah, camp the button monster spawner. But here we go. Our first house. Yep, little house, little lady inside that house is talking. If I remember right, down here, yeah, I can't do anything down here yet. So I have to go up and around. These guys are a bit annoying because they have a reach to them. No, these guys don't. They have so the other guys I was fighting before have a follow AI. These guys just have a wander AI. So they just wander around. They don't actually follow you. And I received a medical herb. A good thing you want to equip, because if your life reaches 0, you will recover. So always good to have a medical herb on you pretty much at any given time. So kill off that fire thing. That little lamp I killed will shoot fire at you continuously until you kill it. Fire's slow, but you know, you do want to take it out. And there we go. And that creates a ladder. Hear a faint voice coming from the jewel in that corner. All right, come over here. I'll give you some advice. Don't forget to equip things that you wish to use, or they will not work. Would you like to return to? No, I would not. I would like to stay here. Oh, frick. I selected go back instead of stay here. Oh well, not too bad, but these little blue blobs here are respawning enemies just like the torches. These are monsters that have no spawner, so they're just kind of environmental. They will keep coming back. These guys are the ones I was talking about that have a follow AI. As you can see, I moved over a little bit and they tried following me. They don't have the best AI, so you can get in areas where you can be really safe. But, so like this, they'll try and walk over there, but they'll be stopped by this wall. And they don't have pathfinding to get around it, which is fine. You want to use that to your advantage as much as you can. And another house. We released the tool shop owner. So this game it's a little bit of slow progression, only for the fact that it is a lot of back and forth. But the game itself is extremely fun, I find. And I am just, like, killing myself pretty badly here. These guys are annoying because after you hit them, they move pretty quickly after you hit them once. So you have to be pretty quick about killing them and stand a little bit further away. And I have 1 health. I will most likely use my medical herb here in a second. There's no way to use it by yourself. You have to wait until your health hits 0 before you can use it. But here we go. These guys have a bit better pathfinding, and they're also a tad bit stronger. So you really just want to spam your sword as much as you can. They also have magic if they're directly in front of you. But if you can get into a good spot where they will try and get to you, but will get stuck on walls, all the better for you. Because even though they have pathfinding, it's not the best because it's Super Nintendo era and, you know, all of that. These flies are very annoying because they home on you. They do not have any, what's it called? They're not dependent on walls, so their pathfinding works actually really well because they just kind of go towards you. They usually will start off in a diagonal pattern, unless you're standing right in front of them. And here, I'm actually going to get all these guys together and fire 1 shot, which will take them all out at once. That way I don't have to bother killing them later. Also, once you kill all the enemies from a monster spawner, they will stop spawning forever. Even if you hit one that changes not the environment, but the town. Because if you hit one that changes the town, it kind of resets the monster spawner. I don't know if I can't remember if it fully resets it to the point where you have to fight all the enemies again, but it resets it so you have to fight all the ones that are left at least. Plus it resets all of the, what's it called? Torches and any non-monster spawner enemies. So here's an example of some of the poor pathfinding AI for these guys. As you see, they run into this wall, and they would actually come over here and start walking down if I didn't kill them first. That's just part of their AI. And this is a little shortcut back to the beginning of the level. I will be using that later on. But for now, I'm just going to try and kill these guys before they kill me. So, stand here, wait for them to show up. And that should be all of them. Thank you. The Watermill Keeper. And he's like, darn it, the stupid wheel, it's so hard to turn. Well, we should go remedy that. And as you can see what I was saying, these blue blobs reappeared when I went to the town. Let's just fast forward through there so I'm not taking forever. And head on out of the underground castle. Go and talk to some people. Talk to the lady in this house first. Who? My husband used to be the village chief. One day he suddenly disappeared along with the other villagers. I feel so lonely. How about being one of my children? Sure! And somehow she just knows my name. I'm not going to talk to that tulip because it just repeats the same thing it told me before. Remember to come back and I'll give you another one. So, infinite medical herbs there. I have the Dream Rod, which I'm not going to use yet. I can't use it yet. Yes, please pass. This guy. Yes, rotating this wheel will move the elevator. I'm too weak to turn this wheel. Will you do it for me? And you turn the wheel. And it started to turn, and it transmitted the power underground. Oh, no wonder I was turning it the wrong way. This guy is, you know, something. And then I have a ladder down here, which will give me the iron armor and 50 gems. So, armor equip, iron armor. I'm watching over the world. Please take this. Received experience. So you have levels. I can't remember if you can view what level you're on or not. There we go. Next level is at 280, so I'm almost there. My strength is 2, defense is 1, and then it tells me what I have, and then what souls I have. And I think that's everything I can do in town for now. This is going to be a game where I'm going to constantly be going back to town because I kind of need to progress. But now I have some armor, so I will take a lot less damage. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get back to the elevator. And I think I will end the video there. Seems like a good length. So here's the elevator. You go up. And I forgot one more monster spawner here. I will just take this out really quickly. And that opened up an old man that I can't even talk to right now, so I'm going to ignore him. Anyway, next time, going deeper into the underground castle. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later. See you guys then.